And we are live. Hello and welcome to another episode of the Anarchimedy Show, where you get to watch me do weird things like play video games and build stuff. We have another build video today. This is episode 215. It is March 16th, 2026 at 9:01 in the morning here in the land of the burning sun. And for those who don't know, I forgot where I was going with that. Forget that, scratch that. We are live, unscripted, unrehearsed. We don't know what's coming out of our mouth until it comes out of our mouth. We'll get things started by taking care of the dragons and Scully here. We have to get the atmosphere right for the build. If you like this kind of content, if you like live streams, brick builds, video game reviews, and gameplay, please remember there is the like and the subscribe button. That's why we do this. We are not monetized. We have no Patreon. We do this for the fun of it, for our own mental health, and for the likes and the subs. So if you could leave us one of those, it'd be greatly appreciated. Or you can wait till the end while we check out the rest of this video. We have the dragons smoking. We have Scully relaxing. Bit of housekeeping. I noticed on the last video, when I rewatched it on a different device, that PVZ, Ryan, Angry Ghost, I didn't see your comments. They weren't showing up on my phone, which is what I use to monitor chat most of the time. Because sometimes it's not working here on the YouTube widget. So I apologize. I didn't even see you come into chat. Your chats never showed up until I was on a different device. So apologize for that. With that, we move on to the overhead cam, where we are building from Brickcraft sets from their Brickcraft's new box collection, sets number 1 and 3. Baby Bender and Dr Zoidberg. Both are fairly small sets. One is 138 pieces. Bender is 138 pieces, and Zoidberg is 180 pieces. So we're going to do both of those on this episode. We're going to build both of those. Yeah, so let me switch the cam to the behind the scenes cam, produced on the fly, so that when I spin around to build these things, you can see me. All right, so let's start. We'll start with Bender, Baby Bender. Now, if you notice, we have Baby Bender drinking the bottle. On the side here, it is a display. So it comes in this big brick display, and they're able to be stacked, which we'll do when we get these both built. You notice it has Bev in the background, which makes you think, oh, this isn't Baby Bender, this is Ben, Bender's son. But no, that's Bender, because the difference between Bender Bending Rodriguez and Ben Vending Rodriguez is that Ben has a more he doesn't have a round body. He's angular, so is his head. Well, this one has the Bender's round body. So this is Baby Bender, even though it has Bev in the background. And that's according to me. Okay, so now we just have to figure out how to open. We'll cut the tape. That blade probably is getting a little dull. Haha, Brickcraft Baby Bender box. Hey, that worked out pretty nicely. All right, let's see what we have. And are we getting some odd light here? I guess it's just how it looks on my phone. We have Bender back here in the background, and we have the Futurama Planet Express ship here as well, both from Brickcraft. You can pick those up, as well as these up online. The link for these to the box collection is in the description below. Figure out what I'm doing here. Come on. All right, there is the instruction booklet and a background that has Bender walking in the background, as well as a bag labeled B. Now let's get this out. Box build, collect and stack. Brickcraft is a trademark of Brickcraft LLC. Shop brickcraft.com. So we have Futurama. Putting it all back together. And we'll set that aside. That's nice. And they'll stack. Look at that. It's just like a giant brick. In fact, you can stack them and build them. And there, right now there are 3 available. The second one, this is set number 1. Zoidberg is set number 3. The set 2 is Stewie from Family Guy, which I do not have. I just saw the Futurama ones at my local Walmart, and I thought, you know what? I got to take this. PVZ! Ryan, there you are! You're showing up now. Last time, I explained this earlier in the video. I don't know if you were on or not. Last time, during the Batmobile video, your chats weren't showing up on my phone. It was only when I went back and watched it on a different device did your chats actually show up on the replay. But they weren't on. And I went, and you can see it, and you watch the video. Because I've used my phone to monitor chat, and nothing was coming up. I don't know what was going on there. But anyway, welcome. And yes, Indiana Jones 2. When I first played the Lego games was on the Wii, which a Wii I still have, which I've hacked, and I still have Star Wars, the complete saga, as well as Lego Indiana Jones 2. And so those I have, and that's why, yes. I still do have the Wii. It's a red Wii. The red set. In fact, I could hook it up to the CRT. And that might be fun to do sometime. Oh, it says we've got bad bit rate or something. Sweet. Yeah, that's why I've played through. I'm trying to remember if I've 100%ed Lego Indiana Jones 2, or if I got really close. For all I know, it's probably still in the game save, and I could go find out. All right, so let's start the build. Oh, let's take that off. Oh, and I'm going to need some tweezers. I will need to go get some tweezers. Yeah, Lego Indiana Jones 2 is top notch. That's why those two have probably been my favorite Lego games, is Complete Saga and Indiana Jones 2. So first we get a picture of baby Bender. Measure your pieces. Okay, first we start with the base. Okay, a 1x4. Oh, I missed the first step. A 1x6. We need a 1x6. And a 1x8. Apparently we have a bad bit rate. I don't know what's going on. We must be being throttled on our internet by our internet service. Hopefully it clears up. And hopefully we don't drop the stream. If I drop the stream before I finish the build, I'll start back up another stream, and we'll go from there. And I don't stop recording, but I haven't posted any of the videos yet. I have to go in and edit them. And when I edit them, I'm just trimming off the excess off the ends to make sure that you don't have to sit and wait through the long intro while I'm prepping, getting ready to go on, turn the cam on. Stuff like that. Okay. One of these. Let's get back to the build. One of those. And this. Okay. I gotta get it straight. You know, completed Raiders of the Ark, Temple of Doom, and the one of the Crystal Skull to 100%. So you're on the Last Crusade, yeah. It is really hard. 100%ing is difficult. Sometimes I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna complete the. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm not sure. Because I'm not sure if I've 100%ed. I want to say I have, but I might have just gotten really close. I have to check. I have to check. Go in. I'll have to set up the Wii sometime. Yeah, if I can play it on the CRT here and play it how it was meant to be played. Okay, 4. 2. And step 6. Yeah, I'm gonna have to step. Well, we'll cross that bridge of 3x4. I'm going to get my tweezers for the stickers, for the Bev sticker. When we get to that point in the instructions. And then 1x2 with a stud on top, and just a plain 1x2 right there. And that's where we're at now. Oh, have we lost the stream? We are getting really stuttery. Yeah, I need to post them. I need to post the videos. Because this is probably terrible to watch with it just being breaking up like this. And 4 more of these little quarter tiles, quarter moon. So I'm burning through Lego Batman, the video game, on my gameplays. What Lego game should I do next? I have the Harry Potters. I have Marvel superheroes. I have the other 2 Lego Batmans. I don't have the newest one yet. That's just coming out, or came out. What Lego game should I do next? Or should I do something else? Right, and a 1x8. And there's the base. Make sure everything is down. Should do Lego Indiana Jones Wii. Yeah. I have to set that up. Well, I'll need to get a nunchuck, I think. I don't think I then you have any nunchucks at work, and I think I like to play that with the nunchuck. I know Lego Star Wars. I do. Okay, here we go. We are putting together Bev, and so I need to get the stickers, which means I need my tweezers, which means I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. And I'm back. And while I was out, I grabbed something to drink. And the dogs don't like that. Hey, what are you barking about? What are you going on about? Okay. They don't even know what they're going on about. I may do a stream this afternoon, which will not be about Lego Indiana Jones 2 on the Wii, but I will get to that. I may do a stream this afternoon. Okay, number 3. Pick the perfect time to trim my fingernails. Uh-oh. This is really difficult to see. I'm having a real hard time seeing this. My eyes are getting too old. Oh, shoot. Part of it got left behind. I have to put it back on the same place. All right, well, That's actually pretty good. Not too bad. It tore right along the Dr. Jitter and the Mountain God and the Walrus. Walrus juice came up, but it tore along Mountain God and Dr. Jitter. And then we have the three types of slurm: Slurm Loco, Slurm, and I can't tell what kind of slurm it is. Maybe it's Diet Slurm. Now we put the Bev's face on. Here's Bev coming together. Nope. Oh, there they go again. No, you guys stop it. I didn't get that quite where I wanted it. But such is life. Boy, why are we having such bad quality on the stream? Now we set this aside. We start building baby Bender. And try not to lose pieces. Where are you? Where are you? I'm looking for another half quarter round. There you are. Hey! Or there's probably a cat outside. That's what it was the other day. There we go. That pin is shoved in. All right, now this and why can't I? Where is it? Oh, a 1x1 of these, a 1x4 round. Okay. Now this and this. That's a cool piece, a male-to-male piece of brick with stud on tops on both ends, on both sides. Okay. Maybe that's what I'll do. Well, no. I'm just thinking because I want to post the videos so that you can have something that's not so stuttery, the recordings. But I want them to be in order. And that means I have a backlog of over 200 videos to start posting. And take time to edit. Make sure they're trimmed, or trim them down, I should say. And then I think about that and I'm like, that sounds like work. This is not meant to be work. This is supposed to be fun. But I think I might do that. Start working on that. I need to start working on that. Yeah, because this is just poor. This is really bad video quality. This stream is not cooperating. Okay. His torso is coming together. I think it's his torso. Now we build his head. We start his head. Okay, like that, and then 4 of these. And then 3. We set both those aside and work on his eyes here. It printed on eyes onto that. That's pretty cool. That's a fun piece. I better make sure make sure some stuff is silenced here. Putting together his eyes, his eye bulbs. With his little antenna. Here's baby Bender's head. Okay. Oh, I have the wrong piece. This is the piece I want. Push the pin in the hole. Easier said than done. There we go. These here. And 3, building his hand. Now we build the bottle of lowbrow. Let's see, we want to turn the bottle this way. Mount the bottle the other way. Turn the other way, this way. So the lowbrow is visible. That's pretty cute. That's pretty cute. Baby Bender with his bottle. All right, we build his other arm. Okay, now put together these hinges, or at least one of them for now. $57. That and okay, we have two here. One of them is printed on. One that's it's got the copyright on it. We're not using the one with the copyright. Oh, this actually goes on to the base now. We start on to the base. Well, now it looks like this, well, maybe our image quality's gone down, but it looks like things have smoothed out. We're not stuttering so bad. And this one we attach to the underside of baby Bender. Right here. Did I somehow manage to do this the right way without meaning to? Or is it all? No. Okay, looks like we have just a few leftover pieces. Baby Bender. Now we should be able to put Bender in the background. There we go. Last but not least, put the display cover over it. And there we go. There is our baby Bender in his box with his bottle of lowbrow. That's pretty cute. Box number 001. Box number 1 in the box collection, produced by Brickcraft. So that was a fun build. Let's move on. Let's go ahead, and that took about an hour. Yeah, so we'll have about a 2-hour stream. If you like Bender, give a thumbs up. If you like Futurama, yeah, if you like Futurama, then subscribe. No. Hopefully you are tuned into this because you like Futurama and you like bricks. Now we are moving on to what do we have left? We've finished Bender. We are left with Zoidberg. You still have Zoidberg. You all still have Zoidberg. So let's go ahead and open up Zoidberg here. Zoidberg in his dumpster eating a rotten fish, I think. Or eating a fish. I think he's in his dumpster. I want to say he's out in front of his dumpster. You still have... Oh, Neowolf! Welcome, welcome. Thank you. I picked this hat up this last weekend. And I'm still breaking it in. But I enjoy it. I saw it, tried it on, was digging the vibes. Thought that's got to come home with me. At the Renaissance Festival, where I ended up getting it. I don't know why I opened that up just yet. We're just opening everything. this out so we can put Zoidberg in here. Put this back together. So we can set him off to the side here. All right, opening this bag. Woo! Almost lost a little piece. So the last baby Bender, 138 pieces. Dr. Zoidberg, 180 pieces. He is a bigger set, slightly bigger. Ooh, 2 bags. Okay, let's move all that up there. And the top of his head with the banana peel. The banana peel hat. Oh, almost lost another one. I need a ridge. I need or I need to do this on like some cloth or something that's not so prone to letting things roll around. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I want to keep these pieces with Bender's instructions. Dr. Zoidberg, Casa Zoidberg, in his dumpster. Bag 1. Two of these. And 2 and 1. Always when you're running errands. It's just because I tend to stream around this time nowadays. Although I was talking with a friend of mine about possibly doing a afternoon stream. But we'll have to see how things shake out today. With a different Lego or brick build. Okay, I think that's the only one with a stud on top of it. So it's got to go in here. A 1x2. No stud on top. There it is. Just depends. I hate carrying groceries. And hopefully it's not a lot. Yeah. Because then you have to put them away. You just got done loading them up and bagging them. And then you have to unbag everything and put it all away. It's a whole ordeal. Seriously, I don't like bringing in groceries. One and 5 of these. For Lego battles. Sweet. Okay, and then based off of Mars theme. That'd be cool. Okay. This one. This one. So I also just got another computer from a friend. Donated it. I'm going to wipe it of its nasty microslop and install Linux on it. Plan that for another episode. Sweet. Cool. Sweet, yeah. Add it to the community channel. That'd be awesome. Let's see what people are working on and share what we're doing. There. The base is together. Make sure everything's down. A lot of attach points. First we build, take this and this and this. and a garbage bag. And we have to put a stud on the bottom of it. There we go. Garbage can with a garbage bag on it. Overflowing garbage can. It goes back in that corner. Two and 6 of these. Yeah, I'll check it out here when I get done with this build. Okay, do this twice. Dr. Zoidberg. Okay. Still breaking in the hat, and it's breaking in me too. Like it's like a new pair of shoes. Fun colored pieces in these Brickcraft sets. There are some fun colored pieces. Like these teals. And Dr. Zoidberg's jacket. Yeah, don't drop it. Butterfingers. Okay, being very careful to notice the orientation of these 4 pieces. Let's see that, and that, and that, and that, and one more. There it is. That's the back of Zoidberg. A 1x4 and a 1x6. his undershirt. Yeah, that teal, light teal of his undershirt. Or dirty teal sometimes. All right, making his tentacles. There, that's looking more like Zoidberg now. We can bring them out just a little bit. Yeah. Like that. Okay, next. This round piece and where are you? There you are. Goes together like that on top. And last but not least, we put on his crown, his banana peel. And his eyes. Pay attention. Zoidberg gets kind of sleepy eyes. Oh, they have it up. They have it going the other way. I was giving him sleepy eyes. They have them like this. There we go. That's how they want him. John Zoidberg. There we go. Make sure he's down all the way. There we have Dr. John Zoidberg coming together. We position some bags of garbage around. Bag 2. I opened bag 2 at the same time, I guess. They were both labeled bag 1. I'll go back and look in the video, but they were both labeled bag 1. I'm supposed to build 2 of these, so I just do everything in duplicate. Those, 2 of those, and 2 of these. And then do it in duplicate. Now each of these go are attaching this way. Okay. These are his claws. Oops. His claws. Got to pull the hat for a second. Like I said, still breaking it in. Getting used to having that on. It's been a while since I've worn a hat. Especially a hat like this. What is my channel about? Or are you talking to PVZ? I'm like, I thought you knew what my channel was about. Okay, now not that. That. There's the piece I want. PVZ, Brian. Okay, and chicken. And the apple. Rotten apple. Now we make the fish and his plate. That one and Plain 1 by 1. Sometimes it gets that way. I keep wondering if I should, I don't want to break it up into 2 channels. That just sounds, yeah. I've often thought if I should break up my video games and builds into different channels, but doing 2 channels just sounds like a lot of work. This one here, that. The bite taken out of it already. The eyes. And it goes on. Looks like I have just a couple extra pieces. Haha, look at that. Bring it down just a little bit like that. There we go. All right, let's put the backdrop in of his dumpster. Casa Zoidberg. And there we go. The Zoidberg, number 3 in the Brickcraft box collection. And we can go ahead and stack him on top of Bender, or we can put, oh, okay. Being more careful. I'll have to put Bender back together here. Not a problem, not a problem. I think I like Bender more on top. Anyway, of Zoidberg. There we go. I'll have to figure out where I'm going to put these two. But there you go. This has been the build of these Brickcraft sets from Futurama. One of my favorite shows of all time. If you like Futurama, if you like bricks, remember, hit that like button, subscribe. And anyone who's watching this after the fact, if you've made it this far, congratulations. You've lasted a long time. Neil Wolf, PVZ, thank you guys for jumping in the chat. Let us go ahead and let me switch everything back over. I'm going to take them back apart for now. Jump back over to here and change out. Back we go, and back to the main cam. So I know we went off to a rough start, and even most of the way through the video, it was bad quality video. I don't know why we're so, even now, we're still choppy. Yeah. Sorry about that. I will be working on trying to get these videos, the recordings, posted, so you can go back, so people can go back through and see them cleaned up, clean and smooth. In any case, so there may be a stream later this afternoon. I'm not sure. If you have nothing to do around that time, stay tuned. If not, there will be more tomorrow. So until next time, as always, I am Archimedes, hoping you guys have an awesome time, an awesome day today, and I am signing off.